is difficult doesn't mean you shouldn't try. It just means you should try harder. Hello everyone, this is Ifat Man from Mathematics Online Tutorials and I'm here to make this math subject easier for you. Today we will start a topic that is called exponents. This is a very important topic of algebra and I'm sure you're gonna love my teaching. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please do it now. Like my videos and please write something in the comment section if you have any query. Chalo, let's begin this chapter in the easiest way possible. If you have not watched my previous videos, you must watch my videos so that this chapter becomes easier, because I have done the basic of exponents in my previous video. Here we are going to do some complicated sum, but these sum is not as complicated as you think, a little bit harder. Suppose we have a question, find the value of x. Find the value of x, and the question given is 3 to the power x equal to 243. Now this sum is something which most students would be afraid to attempt because they do not know how to solve the value of x. 3 to the power x equal to 243. I've got to remove this x here. Now this is the question that is given on the screen, 3 to the power x equal to 243. Now although the sum may look difficult to you, but this is very easy. Just pay attention to the minute details that I discuss in my videos. What you have to do is you have to make the bases of both the left hand side and the right hand side equal. Now what do we mean by bases here? In exponents chapter, where if you have something written on top in small numbers, they are called the powers, and the base, the number on which it is written, that is called the base. So if you look at the question here, on the left hand side I have 3 to the power x. Here 3 is the base and x is the power. Similarly, on the right hand side we do not have any power given, but although if no power is given, it will always assume to be 1, but the base here is 243. My first rule should be to make the bases same of both the left hand side and the right hand side. So left hand side you cannot do anything since it is 3 to the power x. So I will leave 3 as it is. I'll write 3 to the power x. Go to the right hand side, and in the rough work what you have to do is you have to take the prime factors of 243. I will show you how to find the prime factors of 243, although it shouldn't be shown because you all are smart children. You all must have done in this in your previous classes. 243, if I take the factors, it comes to 3 to the power 5. Two, 4, 3. This will go by, since the unit digit is 3, it will, there are probably more chances that you can divide this by 3. You divide it by 3, 3 8s are 24 and 3 1s are 3. I'll take an LCM. It's just like how you take the prime factors or the LCM, the same way, the same method. 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3. Similarly, it will go again by 3 and then 27. 3 2s are 6, 3 7s are 21, 3 9s are 27, and you go on, and you will see that let's not waste much time on this. This is the way how you have to find the factors. Let's come back to our sum. This, in the similar way we progress, we will see that 243 has 3 to the power 5 as the factor. Now when you get the same bases on the left hand side and the right hand side, you can just equate their powers. This is one law of exponents, that when the bases are same, powers are same. This law will be applied here. So we have got the same bases, so we will equate the powers. The powers on left hand side is x and the right hand side is 5, so x equal to 5. This is my answer. Isn't it very easy? Yes, it's absolutely easy. You just have to remember that exponent chapter, there are many laws by which you have to abide. If you follow these rules and just apply them in your sum, you can solve your sums very easily. Let's proceed to the next example. This is a fraction sum minus 2 by 3 within bracket to the power x. Look children, when I am doing this on the screen, you might find me taking a little longer time, but when you do it on pen and paper, you won't take as much time because I have to change the colors of my pen, and there are so many other things that I have to do. Let's proceed with my sum. Minus 2 by 3 within bracket to the power x equal to 16 by 81. Please, repeatedly, I am requesting all the students and even parents who are watching my video that pay attention to the minute details. Minus 2 by 3 to the power x. Now, whenever there is a number with an exponent, I must write that within a bracket. So, I will write this entire thing within a bracket, minus 2 by 3 to the power x. I hope the previous sum was very simple for you to understand, and it is always advisable to begin a chapter with simpler sums. And even if you are looking for more simpler ones, you can watch my previous videos. So minus 2 by 3 to the power x equal to 16 by 81. Now here again, my children, you just have to follow that rule that I told you, that to make the bases same on both the sides. Now both the sides, once you make the bases same, half the job is done. So 16, you can write 16 as 2 to the power 4. So instead of 16, I will break it into the power of 2, because the other side, the left hand side, I have the fraction given as minus 2 by 3. Let's forget the minus sign for a while. The number is 2 by 3. So हमें करना क्या है, राइट हैंड साइड के नंबर को भी we will try to break it into 2 by 3 form so that the bases on both sides become equal. So 16 को हम क्या लिख सकते हैं, I can write, I will show you here only, equal to 16. Instead of 16, I can write 2 to the power 4, and 81 I can write 3 to the power 4. Okay, so instead of writing separate powers, since both powers in the numerator and denominator, you see they are the same, so what I will do is I'll write minus 2 by 3 to the power x equal to 2 by 3 whole to the power 4. Hope you are following each step carefully. What I have done is, just like the previous sum, I am trying to make both the left hand side and the right hand side with equal bases. Once I get the equal bases, half my job will be done. So 2 by 3 to the power 4. Now, in exponents, there is another rule which says if a number is negative with even power, a number is negative with even power, it has a positive value. So instead of writing 2 by 3, I can also write this as minus 2 by 3, because I will get the same value because the power here is even power. So in my third step, I will change 2 by 3 to minus 2 by 3, because if you write 2 by 3 4 times and minus 2 by 3 4 times, you get the same answer. And why am I doing this? Why am I writing a negative sign in front of 2 by 3? It's just to make it equivalent to the left hand side. Then only my law will be applicable. The law says if the bases on the left hand side and the right hand side are equal, then only you can equate the powers. Although I have made both the sides bases equal, but the sign difference is still there. So I will change this 2 by 3 to minus 2 by 3 and then to the power 4. Now children, you can see the bases have become absolutely same with the same power, with the same base. The number is same, the sign is same. Now what I can do is I will just equate the power. The power is x on the left hand side and right hand side we have 4. So x equal to 4. This is your answer. And most of the sum that I do is from recognized board, that is ICSE. Although other board students can also avail benefit by subscribing my channel. If you have not subscribed my channel till now, please do it at the earliest. आप जल्दी से जल्दी नीचे दिए गए बेल बटन को क्लिक करें, मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, and do post your queries in the comment section. And if you like my teaching method, please like my video. Also share it with as many people as you can. So these are the two sums that we have done today on exponents. I hope you will practice more sums at home and let me know your queries. Take care, stay safe. Thank you.